Celebremos.
¿Cómo le haré para aguantar?
¡Boludo! ¡Vos
La
eres
revolución
un boludo,
vencerá.
huevón! ¡Esa mujer te va a arruinar!
Is Bolivia's partner in caring for our Earth. This is for the future of Bolivia, compañeros. This is the legacy that we leave the generations to come.
Estás en Radio Destiny.
Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
Radio gear secure. We'll tell the rebels where to come get their new toys. Let's move. God damn, that was close.
Next right, Mano. We'll try to keep it that way.
Deploying drone. Looking at a small group of tangos. That supply plane looks fueled up and ready to fly. Let's grab it and give it to the rebels.
Got it. Got it. And the drone is deployed.
Estamos bajo el fuego de armas enemigas y no sabemos cuántos son. Ya vienen en camino de...
Atari's boys are getting their attention.
Fucking hell. Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Got it. God damn.
This will go nice with my boots.
Manténganse fijos para las coordenadas.
Atari's guys sending us a vehicle. I don't know.
El reporte indica que no hay signos del enemigo. Todas las unidades pueden retirarse.
That guy's history.
Understood. Another target. Count as 10.
Deploying drone. How good is this rebel mortar team?
Son of a
Man.
bitch. Target down. Fuck.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
De vista al enemigo, los refuerzos ya van en su ayuda.
Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esta
Frag out,
zona.
como
Todas
stop,
las unidades
bitches.
salgan del servicio.
Okay, Manus. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best you can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanes. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it. I'm back, Bowman.
What happened? Wait, you know what? Never mind. For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, a couple thousand miles.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother.
Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar.
El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caymanes. From Caymanes, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
Drone is airborne. Eyes on a small group of tangos. I'm looking at a small group of tangos. Hold up.
He's gone.
There's a weapons case here. Looks like rebels. Wonder what they're up to. Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we could take them out before they head out on another smuggling run. Awesome. I can put this to use.
La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. La victoria siempre. Pues sí, necesito que esa chola es una rampla. Cantar y a celebrar que nadie nos vencerá. Porque usted le gritó que era una rampla. Esa chola es una rampla. Te voy a dar, hijo de puta, te voy a dar. La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una rampla. Boludo, vos eres un boludo, huevón. Esa mujer te va a arruinar. A ustedes, brindemos. De su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una rampla. Boludo, huevón. Esa mujer te va a arruinar. No, huevón. Porque puedo volver a la cana. Y ahí no salgo. Y luego me mata.
Throwing this
Bowman
out.
has vehicles. Why are we asking the rebels for them?
According to this, El Cerebro is buying loads of military-grade electronics from foreign sources for his new sub-design. Looks like a shipment just arrived by boat a couple of days ago.
You think we should go after it?
That cargo could be an intelligence gold mine. We steal that boat and turn it over to Bowman. She can have the agency's techs go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
I'll pilot.
Check it out, weapons case. I've been wanting one of these. Listen up. You steal the boat, we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
Tango down.
Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, shit. Tango down.
What we're trucking off the boat.
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later. I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Found the cartel's primary base in Caymanas. A lot of activity around that warehouse in the middle.
Could be big enough for El Cerebro to use as a research lab.
Maybe. Let's take a closer look.
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building,
Drone is
grab
up.
any useful intel you can carry,
Signal's
and
all
torch
bad.
the rest.
Jamming the drone.
No hay nadie aquí. Esos cabrones estaban aquí y se largaron. Vamos a ir.
Keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
took you so long?
Got another one, right
The
there.
drone's fucked up. Jamming us.
Got it.
Eyes in a small group of tanglers.
Thank you.
We've got some rebels helping us out. Target down. Son of a bitch.
I got eyes in a weapons case.
C4 is in place.
Frag out. See you in hell. Got the location of the supply drop. Who's ready to track it down? Frag out. Drop them.
Ah, I could use this. There's a weapons case over here. Nice.
Target down. What do you make of that? Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up. Ooh, demo calc says P for plenty.
Demo's primed and in place. Beautiful. Let's gather some info Ricky-tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on. We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. We took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
see a fifth target.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast.
The rebels are drawing away their attention.
In position. Enemy is not in sight.
How much mortar fire did you call for? Kill confirmed.
Manta 1 to Caimane Station. Manta 1 to Caimane Station. Please come in. We have run aground approximately 300 miles south of Santarem Station. Caimane Station, please come in. We have run aground. I say again, we have run aground. We passed Cayepo village about 10 miles south of our location. We will abandon ship and attempt to reestablish communication once we arrive there. We're walking back? To the fucking jungle? The jaguars in that jungle way. I don't fuck with no fucking jaguars. Well, we're not staying here. Manta 1 to Caimane Station. We are abandoning ship. I say again, we are abandoning ship.
Quiero, maracos. Salud, hermanos.
We got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight. Got him. Deploying drone.
Drone is airborne.
And that's 3. There's a 5th one.
I'm looking at a small group of tangos.
He's dead.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen! A ver, cabrones. El enemigo anda cerca. A partir de toda su pinche madre con unos buenos cañonazos.
Target eliminated.
That guy's history.
Jesus,
Son of a
Christ.
Fuck.
That's one less bad guy.
Drone going up.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Necesitamos tercera. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Shit. Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model.
Here we go. Frag out.
Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security.
All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro's gonna get that coke to Florida is with a fucking rowboat.
Good work in Caymanes. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on...
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
That ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. Got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
I got another tango.
Eyes on
Tango
small
number
group
3.
tangos.
That's one
Looking at a
death.
small group of tangos. Who wants to fuck with the cartel by hijacking a supply chopper and handing it to the rebels? That's a double win for us. Care package claimed. I'll drop the rebels the coordinates so they can grab it.
Next time, ask if they can have it dropped a bit closer to the nearest cantina.
There's a cartel medal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this.
Acabar con esos malparidos.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. This will go nice with my boots.
All flyer.
God
Fucking
shit.
Christ. Cartel. you so long.
Oh, crap.
Necesitamos espera. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Deploying drone.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos.
Damn it.
5 Tango.
Deploying drone.
El enemigo ha retrocedido. Todas las unidades regresen a su patrullaje normal.
That Tango's done. You ain't gonna like this, but I ain't got time to argue. Out.
Driving.
Have asked me how I did it. How did I rise through the ranks to become the most feared and respected woman? And I always answer. I act like I ain't afraid of nothing. Like I have the biggest huevos in the room. And like nothing and nobody is gonna stop me from getting what I chingada madre want. And I tell those Canadians, and I'm telling you, do the same damn thing. It's the only way a woman can win in our world. Live a life like ours, you don't win, you're fucking dead. Being a bad gorra doesn't count. If you act like it is, enough people to believe it, then it will become the truth.
Target is down.
Food secure. The rebels can send a team in later to retrieve it. Let's go.
Bowman has vehicles. Why are we asking the rebels for them?
Eyes on a small group of tangos. I'm looking at a small group of tangos.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as
The
shit
rebels get
keep
a
him
20.
alive.
He's number
We have to
5.
tail him to El Cerebro.
Eyes on a small group of tangos. The drone is up. I'm looking at a small group of tangos. Sniper,
The drone is
top of
deployed.
the tower. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
The rebels are pretty cooperative, sending us vehicles.
The drone is airborne. I've got eyes on the
Deploying
assistant.
drone.
Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. There's another one right there. That's one tango down.
¡Ya la madre! ¡Hay un puntero de soldados vivos acá! ¡Pásenlo! área. Preparen el ataque. Enemigos en posición vulnerable. Mantengan su posición para abrir fuego.
¿Qué haces, gringo? ¿Qué pasa? Paren esto ya.
This is the place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
Third target there.
This drone ain't working. We're getting jammed.
Tango 5.
Got it. That's 5 tangos. Tango 5.
Can't see squat. A drone's being jammed. The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
Target number 10 there. Dropped him. Another tango. Count is now 10.
Can't see squat. A drone's being jammed.
I wonder if astronauts do cocaine in space. They say the stars have colors.
Target down.
Bowman has vehicles. Why are we asking the rebels for one? Got one. He's dead.
Tenemos visita. Maten esos cabrones.
Great, the alarm's all we need.
I got the fucking alarm. God
Fuck,
damn.
man.
Fuck.
Frag out. Drone is airborne.
Enemy down.
Deploying the drone.
Man, if you shot straight, I wouldn't get fucked up.
Tango's fucking down. Target down.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Drone is out.
Kill confirmed.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development.
Thank God for the rebels and their vehicles.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Z 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I'd prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so.
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. What's it?
Coopere todo saldrá bien. We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. and to be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nydia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder, it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. Sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
This is Bowman. I just got word from an informant that El Baquita's planning something big in Kuwani.
What do we know?
Nydia and El Baquita are desperate to get cash to Santa Blanca's investors in Mexico. They're putting together a convoy for a big shipment headed north. This is a Hail Mary. If they can't make this happen, El Sueño's not gonna be pleased.
Got a location on this convoy?
My informant didn't say. Get with him and find out what he knows. I'm sending you coordinates for me.
Roger that. We're on it.